What is going on, Rosano Nation, Raptors Nation? Welcome back to another video. My name is Luca Rosano, and I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all had yourselves a fantastic weekend. DeMar DeRozan, could he be back with the Toronto Raptors? Could a trade happen? Because DeMar DeRozan reportedly wants out of San Antonio. Before we get into all that, do me a solid favor, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Join Rosano Nation. Make sure you ring the bell for more videos all off season long. And keep connected with me on social media to keep the conversation rolling. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And lastly, consider becoming a channel member today. For as little as $4.99 a month, you can help support this great channel of ours. So here is the heat of the situation. Of course, DeMar DeRozan was among the players that the San Antonio Spurs received in a blockbuster deal that sent Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors in the summer of 2018. Notably, DeMar has a $27.7 million player option on his contract, but there have been reports indicating that he is, in fact, unhappy in San Antonio. DeMar doesn't like San Antonio or doesn't want to be there, an anonymous agent told The Athletic. And CNBC's Jabari Young, who previously served as a Spurs beat writer, echoed sentiments that DeRozan is unhappy during an appearance on ESPN San Antonio's The Blitz, saying DeMar is not happy in San Antonio. Now, since these claims have gone public, DeRozan has since shut down these rumors with a post he made on Instagram, as you can see right here. So DeMar DeRozan could indeed pick up his option and stay with the Spurs, and simply put, that might be the best option and route for him to take for his career. But on the other hand, he could still get traded because maybe the Spurs don't want him. So if that happens, should the Toronto Raptors trade for DeMar DeRozan? Could we see this reunion come early? Don't bet any money on it. If you search DeMar DeRozan free agency on Google, you'd actually be surprised how many people mention the Raptors as an option for him in free agency. Listen, it's certainly a possibility, just like every other rumor that we hear, but it won't happen, guys. So don't hold your breath. The two sides aren't far removed from a tough breakup, and who knows how DeMar DeRozan would even adjust returning to his former team, only to be a second option at best next to Pascal Siakam. And I say at best because he could end up being a third option on this team, with obviously the likes of Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, and even Kyle Lowry still playing incredible ball. So I don't even think DeRozan would be much of a fit on this team. And quite frankly, guys, I can see him disrupting a lot of good things that this Raptors team has got going on. And he could ruin the progressions of some of the younger players that I just mentioned, and even, a guy like OG Anunoby. If DeRozan does ever return to Toronto, I'm guessing it's more towards the back end of his career when he has nothing left in the tank. But let's call it for what it is. DeRozan is still a consistent 20-plus point scorer. He could actually be a valuable asset on a team that can accommodate his style of play. Unfortunately, the Raptors and him are no longer that fit. They would not be a good pairing. And I would not want to see DeMar DeRozan back in Toronto, just to be completely honest with all of you. I would not want to see that again. That ship has sailed. DeRozan had his opportunity here. It didn't go down the way we had liked. And listen, no hard feelings toward DeRozan. He's going to go down as one of the best Raptors, greatest Raptors of all time. He did a lot of great things here. But DeRozan to the Raptors, it's not happening. So let's not talk about it anymore. And for those of you that think it is a possibility, it could be, but it's not happening anytime soon. If it does ever happen, it's when DeRozan is in his mid-30s and about to retire. And maybe he just comes here to finish his career with the team that he started his career with. But we saw all the flaws that DeRozan had in his game as he was a member of the Toronto Raptors, and quite frankly, I don't want to see that again. I don't want, ISO ball DeRozan, and more importantly, I don't want DeRozan to take away from what we've seen with some of our younger talents on this team. So DeRozan's not coming to the Raptors, but what I do somewhat agree with about all these rumors that have circulated is that DeRozan could in fact get traded. Even though he shut down the notion via Instagram, I still believe San Antonio might be shopping his services, and I believe they're going to be a lot of teams interested in a DeMar DeRozan. The Toronto Raptors aren't going to be one of those teams, but a team like the Detroit Pistons would make sense for a guy like DeMar DeRozan. And I can see him going to the Pistons. And you look at Detroit's situation, DeRozan has a connection already with head coach Dwayne Casey from his days with the Toronto Raptors. Another team I can see possibly making a trade for DeMar DeRozan, the New York Knicks. They could afford an acquisition of DeRozan, and DeRozan could pair nicely with RJ Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. And another possibility I can see that's less likely is Los Angeles Lakers, who could use another ball handler. However, DeRozan would come at a cost. Danny Green, JaVale McGee, and Avery Bradley are all on expiring salaries, and they are three of the team's better defenders. DeMar is a decent defender, but it's safe to say that he wouldn't replace these players on that end of the floor. However, if the Lakers are already feeling confident about their defense, a move for DeRozan may not be a bad idea because he would serve as another scoring option for this Los Angeles Lakers team as they look to repeat come next season. So a couple of teams here that I can see actually making a realistic trade for DeRozan: Lakers, Pistons, Knicks. As far as the Raptors go, I'm going to say it again, it's not happening. The Raptors aren't going to trade for DeMar DeRozan. This reunion isn't going to happen. So if you were hoping for this to happen, sorry to crush your dreams, folks, but it ain't happening. DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors, that is a relationship that is long gone. Again, no hard feelings towards DeRozan. I hope he finds himself on a team in which he can be happy. I don't think he's happy in San Antonio. I know he shut down those claims that suggested that he's not. But I don't know. We've seen it from time and time again. DeRozan just doesn't look like his old self. And he definitely still has a lot of talent. He can be a big asset on a playoff contender. So I hope for DeRozan's sake, he can play for a team that appreciates him and that he appreciates playing for. That's the best case scenario right now for DeMar DeRozan. So we'll see if it's in San Antonio or another destination. Raptors are on to bigger and better things, and they got to just figure out what's going on this offseason, and they got to figure out how they can make their team better as they look to, once again, be a part of the elite in the Eastern Conference come next season. So we will see how it all goes down. Just want to do a quick video on the recent DeMar DeRozan news, the recent reports that suggest that he's not happy in San Antonio and where DeMar DeRozan could end up either this offseason or in the foreseeable future. So we will see how it all goes down, guys. Really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Hope you guys are digging these videos, and remember, keep it locked and loaded. Please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We're almost at 17K. Let's get it. Rosano Nation, share these videos. It helps a ton. Ring the bell. Follow me on social media. And again, consider becoming a channel member today. That's it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you all again in the next video. Until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace out.